Bay Area, I'm excited to introduce you to one of your new faves, regardless of if you know it or not. Her debut album, Who's the Clown, literally just dropped Friday. And her single, Sue Me, has been all over your radio. Audrey Hobert's in the building.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
I'm happy you're here.
Yes, I'm happy to be here.
Because I can kind of feel like the energy that I see in the videos. Like you're sitting there, you're hanging out and everything like that. But you can kind of tell, like being in the same room as you, that it's authentic and it's real, and you like I'm comfortable.
Oh, thank you. I'm comfortable too. That's why I'm so chill just sitting here.
Word.
Yeah.
Word. Thank you so much for being here. What's the last 72 hours been like for you?
Well, flew here. I was recovering from my few nights of letting loose because the album came out, which I'm really not much of a partier, but hey, you got to do it. Like I truly had to celebrate, and I had a bunch of my cousins and my sister and my brother in town, and but yeah, now I'm just back to healthy.
For sure. What's like when you're not partying in full fun mode and everything like that? What is a typical night? Because I feel like it has to still be fun. Well,
I like to think I'm fun at all moments of the day, but typical night, I mean, I like to walk at night a little bit. Just get my dinner, you know, sometimes it's tuna, sometimes it's trout. You kind of never know what you're going to get with me. Always pickles and crackers, maybe some rice. And yeah, like just in bed at a decent hour, throw on a movie or an interview, and maybe if I'm feeling really good about myself, I'll read a book.
I don't remember the last time I read a book. I listen to like just audiobooks for the most part.
That counts.
Does it?
Yeah, that's better than like, you know, scrolling.
Because I was having a conversation with a cousin of mine telling me that just because I listen to audiobooks doesn't mean I read. So I was like, all right.
Oh, I disagree.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'm going to play this clip for him so he knows.
Do it.
To leave me alone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fellow pickle lover as well.
Oh, bread and butter.
I've seen on TikTok Shop that they have a bunch of different people selling these different kind of pickles.
Oh, I can't. No.
No?
I would never ever buy something edible off TikTok Shop.
No, they're packaged. Just the actual company. It's not like something that someone made in their room.
I don't know much about it.
Okay. All right. I'm not mad at that. Let's say this last weekend, if someone wasn't listening to your album, what album should they have been listening to?
Steve Martin comedy album.
Word. Okay.
Yeah.
I did not expect that
Yeah,
answer. I didn't really have an expectation for an answer, but I didn't.
But sometimes I'll get hit with the question and actually my mind goes blank.
Yeah.
and then I don't even know, man. I'm sorry.
Got you. No worries. No worries. And I know you've been doing music for a couple years now, and I know like you got your start in screenwriting and working in TV and everything like that. And I mean this in the most respectful way, but why did you wait so long to start writing music and dropping songs?
I mean, I had not written a song really before like August 2023. That was like the first time I wrote a song.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really know. I never wanted to be a singer. That wasn't like a dream of mine. I mean, when I was like a little child, yes, like it's everyone's dream. But then when I started to grow up, this wasn't like my dream career, but it's all fallen into place in a really nice way, and I'm totally having the best time of my life doing it. And every day I'm like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be doing, even if it's not what I expected to be doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, just ripping it.
Like obviously the writing, you went to school for it. Like you're such a natural at it, so it's kind of shocking that it's not like something that you've always wanted to do. Like you're really good at songwriting.
Oh, thank you so much. I mean, I love it. I love to do it. It's like a fun activity. It doesn't feel like work.
Yeah. I love that. Now, when you're getting into songwriting mode, is this something that you just want one of your late night walks while you're eating, just hanging out, or do you have like to get into a certain mode? Do you have to go? Do you have a special room at home you go into? What's the setup like when you get into writing mode?
Well, so I mean, I wrote the whole album over the span of 8 months, and it felt sort of like a manic episode for 8 months. Not like I actually went crazy in other facets of my life, but I don't know how it happens. I think that's what keeps me coming back to it. It's so mystical and it's just different every single time. And obviously, like, I think pining over a crush is something in life that made me want to write this album. Like that was something that really inspired it. But then also, yeah, I think it's just being as conscious in the world as you possibly can. It just naturally inspires you/me, you know? Like, I don't know, just being awake and alive.
Yeah, just being a person.
Mm-hmm.
Your songs are so relatable. Like I mentioned earlier before we did the interview, like I don't necessarily personally relate to it.
Yeah.
But I felt like I was watching a movie unfold when I was listening to your album.
Thank you.
I was like, damn, like you were so direct, so like forward with it, and you're unapologetically yourself.
Oh,
So
thank you.
I think
Thank
that,
you.
Yeah, for sure. No, I think that's super, super dope, and you can just hear it in the music, and I'm a fan, dude. I mentioned that earlier. I mentioned it again when the cameras
I
are
really
on.
appreciate it. Thank you. In private and on air.
No, for sure, for sure. Your lyrics are very funny and on point at the same time too. Have you ever worried that a joke might not land the right way, especially with the way, you know, everything is based on tone, everything like that? People could just take something the wrong way.
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, like, basically, I feel like pretty early on, I discovered that if I were to come up with a line that was a joke, I would first laugh, and then my second thought would be, will people get this? But I think that's what hinders songwriting a lot of the time, is someone going, is this going to land? Are they going to get it? So I very early on knew that, like, I think people are very, very, very smart generally. And so I was always writing up to people, like never asking myself, are they going to get it? Because honestly, if it makes me laugh and if I can follow, I'm just going to assume that the listener can also follow.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel like you're oversharing, or is that like the fun part of it?
No, I my whole life, like in every room, I'm not like trying to be gross or saying something for shock factor, but I've never felt like I overshare. I mean, sure, in like, you know, insecure moments, I can feel like, oh God, did I say too much? Or if I like drink too much at a corporate event, like I'm like, why did I say that to the CFO? But like, no, in general, I think people are curious and want to know if you're willing to share.
Absolutely. Do you have a favorite song on your album?
Ooh.
Is there one that just sticks? I know like they're all important to you. They're all your babies. You love them all, but is there one that's super important to you and that sticks out in your head when I ask that question particularly?
Yeah, I really like Phoebe and I really like Sex and the City.
Okay.
Those are two important songs to me.
Sure, absolutely, absolutely. I not to just jump over, but I love Thirst Trap.
Yeah.
I think the video is super dope. Did you edit that video too and put that together yourself? Each video you've done yourself?
Yeah, I direct and edit them all.
That's crazy.
Yeah, thank you. I'm very proud of that one.
That's so dope. Like I was watching the Sumi video and like I was like, okay, well she's a good time. And then I just kept watching the videos, and I probably watched Thirst Trap the most so far. I think that's probably my favorite song on the album. I love Sumi as well, of course. Been playing on the air like crazy, but Thirst Trap is one of my faves. And personally, I know summer is getting ready to end. I know on the 22nd of next month, summer's over.
That's so crazy.
But that's my song of the summer.
Okay, hell yeah. That makes me so happy. I'm so proud of that video. I really am happy with the song. The sax solo at the end is like my favorite.
Crazy.
Yeah. That's Ricky. That's well, he didn't play the sax, but basically the song originally ended on the down note. And I remember going home and feeling like it wasn't right. And I came back to the studio the next day with Ricky and I was like, I think the song needs to come back full force. And he looked at me without a moment of pause and was like, sax solo.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, like, sure. And then he actually ripped that from one of his old songs. His friend Curtis played it and like pitched it. It's pitched up to match the key of the song. Yeah. And yeah, it's like the best. It's the best end to any of the songs on the album to me.
I can't wait until you come back to the Bay and you perform that song, because that moment when that solo kicks off is gonna be crazy.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Oh man, it's gonna be exciting. I keep talking about how, like, you know, I felt like I was watching a movie when I was listening to the album. If your songs were turned into a Netflix series, what genre are we watching? Are we watching comedy, horror, rom-com?
That's a good question. I mean, I've been seeing like online, people have been saying this album is like nightmarish, which I couldn't think. I think that's the greatest compliment. Like, and because it implies like it being bizarre, which is a compliment. I would say it's like a disarming horror with a romantic storyline that gets your heart thumping.
Got you. I love that. Hopefully they can turn it into a movie one day.
Yeah.
I would love that. Going back to the videos again, I'm sorry, I know I'm jumping from place to place. So I was watching the bowling alley video because I saw the dance battle take place. Were you actually in a real bowling alley? Because those lanes are slippery.
No, okay, yeah. So we were in a real bowling alley. It was shut down, like permanently closed. So only a few of the lanes worked. Yes, it was slippery, but per the owner of the bowling alley, we were only allowed to wear bowling shoes. Like we could not step foot onto the lanes, even though it's closed. And I was a little worried, but it was fine. I mean, I was worried about the guys because we hired a bunch of like b-boys.
Yeah.
And they were doing literal flips, and I was like, oh my God, we'll all be liable if one of them breaks their neck.
I was watching, I was like, yo, how do they keep their balance so much?
I know, but they're professionals.
Right. Y'all was cooking them. No, I'm just saying, y'all was doing your thing. Let's talk about Sue Me. Are you afraid of lawsuits?
You know what? I think it could be a self-fulfilling prophecy. So every night I cross my fingers and pray to God that I don't get sued for whatever reason. But no, generally, like in my day-to-day life, I'm not afraid of lawsuits, but I feel like I'm asking for it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But look, Audrey, I really appreciate you pulling up and hanging out with us and telling us a little bit about your story. What's one thing for fans here in the Bay Area? Because I have these group chats, our Night Show fam group chats, and I mentioned your name in there, and they all started freaking out. They all was like, oh my God, could we come to the studio? Could we be in there? And time was just crazy. But what's one thing that you want your fans here in the Bay Area that are getting familiar with you and, you know, listening to the album and growing with you? What do you want them to know about you?
Oh, just that I'm super normal. Like, and the more people I meet through these, you know, I guess, quote unquote fans, I'm like, God, everyone's so cool. And I feel like I could stand and talk to everyone for at least 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm just like, I don't know, guys, I'm just like you.
I feel like that's the perfect thing to say. Cause I mean, I get to meet artists a lot, but you seem so normal.
Yeah, I totally am. Like, I really am. And so thank you for saying that and recognizing that. And I think it's the coolest thing to be is like normal.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being here today.
Yeah, thank you for your questions. They were great. Thank you so much.
Word.
Yeah. Hey.